Hey everyone, thank you so much for clicking on this video. The fact that you are willing to sacrifice a few minutes out of your day to consume my content really does mean the world to me. So yes, this is not my normal studio. I am busy moving houses. This house is currently a mess. I just figured I'd use the window as a backdrop. I hope it looks good on camera. I really do. So last night I had the awesome opportunity of attending the South African premiere for Wicked. And going in, I really didn't know what to expect. I wasn't necessarily blown away from the trailer. My sole exposure to Wicked was actually the Glee episode with Kurt and Rachel singing Defying Gravity, which quickly became one of my all-time favorite songs. And I've listened to a bit of the soundtrack on Spotify, but it just never made its way into my life, which is weird because I love Broadway, I love musicals, I just never got around to Wicked. So I genuinely went into this film not knowing what to expect. I went with a few friends who loved Wicked, the stage play, and so we got this awesome moments where we had people like myself and Vincent who had no idea what Wicked was or what it was about besides defying gravity, and then we had some people who were massive fans of Wicked, you know, dressed head to toe in green and pink because they were just so desperately excited for this movie. And needless to say, all of us were blown away. Every single one of us loved this movie. There was a period where in the first few minutes of the movie, myself and Vincent were genuinely just playing around, making jokes at the movie's expense. We weren't expecting it to be great. And about the halfway mark, we kind of looked at one another and we were like, no man, this movie is amazing. We are genuinely loving this movie. So let that be a testament. I think this movie is going to be great for people who both love the Broadway musical, but also people who have no idea what it's about. Something that I genuinely didn't expect is the fact that this is only part one of two parts. Yet the way it ends is fantastic. To be 100% honest with you, this is one of those films where I genuinely don't think I have any negatives. There was a ton of controversy before the film released, and it kind of soured my opinion on the movie before I even watched it, because there was issue with fan posters and covering people's eyes, and there was so much drama that when I started watching the movie, I was like, I don't necessarily know if I enjoy the actors on the screen, but by the end of the movie, they won me over. Despite the controversy and despite the fact that I'm not necessarily a massive Ariana Grande fan, I loved all of the characters. Every single actor in this film did a fantastic job, apart from a few musical sequences where you can tell the actors just aren't natural singers. I'm looking at Michelle Yeoh, who I love, but isn't a singer per se. She's a great actress, but her singing sequences really, I felt, were the weakest points of the film. But across the board, beautiful script, fantastic set design. I thought the set design was amazing. The costumes were beautiful. The choreography for the dance sequences were amazing. The songs, the performances for the songs and the singing were delightful. Just every single sequence made sense and was crucial and moved the story forward. I was so engrossed. I remember leaning over to Vincent and saying, I was definitely not this ready to be this invested in this movie. And I think that just goes, that's a testament to the original story of Wicked on Broadway, but also just the love and care that went into making this movie a reality, and why so many fans for such a long period of time have enjoyed the story, and why they won't be let down by this movie. So look guys, if you're a fan of Wicked or you know nothing about it, I would seriously recommend that you check out the film. I loved it. From beginning to end, I was so fully engrossed. The final sequence was amazing. It was definitely the highlight of the film. What was so great about the movie is that there was never a dull moment. This is a long movie, almost 3 hours in length, but I never got bored. And for a musical drama, that's impressive. That's very impressive. But guys, if you like this review, please give it a like. Do not be afraid to subscribe to the channel. I'm sorry about the audio. It's very echoey in here. I'm going to try to do some post-production. But yes, guys, thank you so much. Please subscribe if you haven't yet, and I hope to see you guys again in the next review.